Hey, I'm back again. Can you believe it? 2 times in 1 week? What are we gonna do? So, I wanted to come back and say hi. Excuse me. Oh, camera. Here I am. And, I was gonna make a video response to Rock's, video the other day where she said, why can't it be like it was in the heyday? And I'm trying to do my best. I know I've been gone for a really long time, and there's really no excuse, and I told you that before, so, why is the camera doing this? Ooh. Come to me! There we go. Okay. Anyway, I've got a little helper right here on my side. He's probably gonna jump into the picture here. What? What do you want? Yeah, this is making me a little crazy. Focus already. Oh, there we go. So, what did I come back to say today? Well, I came back to say, here I am, and I'm trying to get back into it and do the best I can and say hi. And tell you a little bit about what's been going on in my life and let you look at my hand close up. Well, we're just going to deal with it fuzzy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I went to a wedding over the weekend. My nephew got married. And he got married at a park, and it was a couple hours away from home. And my sister and I went, and we were, the wedding was over. It was very, very small, and one of the rules there was that you had to clean up the park after you were done. And so I was helping clean up, and why is it dogs like children don't bother you until you're doing something like talking on the phone or making a video. Anyway, so I was helping clean up at the park, and please come back. Was looking around picking up trash, and I had this piece of trash in my hand, and I was walking back toward where the trash bag was, and I was walking along on this concrete sidewalk, and apparently there was a step down, but I didn't see it, so I just kept walking along normal, and, well, it turns out I can't walk on air. And I fell, and my right knee is really bad and needs to be replaced. I just haven't done that yet. Quit, dog. And, so I was really trying to watch myself, when I know I'm going to fall and there's no way to avoid it, I just kind of try to fall and land on my butt if I can, because I don't want to get hurt, and there's lots of cushioning there. So what I ended up doing was trying to get to my butt and trying to avoid my right knee that needs replaced and is really bad. And I ended up whacking my left knee, smashed it straight down on the concrete, but ended up somehow hitting the step that I was coming off of on the side of my leg, and wound up with a bruise that is every bit of 4.5, 5 inches by 3 inches on the side of my leg, and the whole entire knee is covered with a bruise. But I couldn't see it because where we were, I didn't want to walk up to, you had to go up a hill to go to the restroom, and I couldn't pull my pant leg up high enough to see what I had done. And since we were getting ready to leave, I didn't want to hold up anybody, and I could hardly walk because it hurt so bad. And I got this huge knot raised up on the side of my leg almost immediately. And I started freaking out, thinking that's my kneecap on the side of my leg. I'm sure that's my kneecap. It hurts to walk. It hurts really bad to walk. There's a knot. There's something sticking up right here on the side of my leg that shouldn't be there. And I can't find my kneecap. Well, so anyway, we drove, I don't know, half hour or so, 45 minutes away to my nephew's house, where I was able to go in the restroom and take a look, and that's when I saw the bruise. and I still didn't know what the knot was. I knew it could be a blood clot, but I also thought that it was my kneecap. So anyway, I sat over there for a little while and put ice on it, and then we got ready and left there. My sister had driven, so I didn't have to drive. But we drove back home. I didn't want to go to the hospital down there. So we drove back home. We went to the hospital. They x-rayed it. I didn't break anything. They said it was full of arthritis, which I already knew there was arthritis in that knee. I just didn't know how bad it was. And then the other is a muscle bruise. So they told me, no driving for a few days and no working. And I said, well, that's not an issue. I'm not working right now. Elevate. They put basically an ACE bandage on it, ice it 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, all of that. And they gave me some pain meds. So I was off on my way. Well, it was Sunday night when this happened, so damn it, this really ticks me off. So they did give me enough meds to get me through until morning so that I could go to the pharmacy and get some more of the pain meds. So Monday was pretty much a stupor because I was on the pain meds all day, but I did manage to lay around and keep it elevated and iced most of the day. And then Tuesday, I kind of laid around a lot too, but I didn't want to take the pain meds if I didn't have to because I just was so loopy on Monday. So, excuse me. So my coughing is causing this thing to happen here. So Tuesday evening, my niece and my sister brought my car home because I had driven to my sister's and then we drove together to the wedding. And my car's a standard, and it was my left leg, which is the leg you use to push on the clutch. So I knew I wasn't going to be driving, so it wasn't a big deal. But so last night, Tuesday evening, my niece and my sister brought my car home, and my niece happens to work as a pharmacy tech at the pharmacy where I went, and somebody had come in that day to pick up a prescription for a painkiller, and now there is a moth in the house. A painkiller and an antibiotic, and they had been at the hospital that day. And when they went to pick it up, the only thing the pharmacy had filled was the antibiotic, and they couldn't find the prescription for the painkiller. So my niece went back through everything, and she's like, okay, there's the one for my aunt, and there's the one for these people for the antibiotic, and there's another one for my aunt for another painkiller? What the heck? As it turns out, what the hospital had done was used my name, address, and information on the top of the script for the person who was getting the painkiller, not this other person. Fortunately, nothing got shared. I mean, people didn't catch it, obviously, and turned it immediately into the pharmacy to get filled. So, I guess the hospital that I came home to, because I thought it would be, a better hospital and safer, messed up. Big time. Waiting to see if they will contact me and tell me about their little faux pas. Anyway, so that's been kind of my adventure this week. And let's see, what else? What else can I tell you? Well, I went over to my old job and visited it for a little while today. Just for a very little while, but it went fine. We're still working out details of me going back and when and the hours of work and all of that kind of stuff, all the detail stuff. So that's all I know. Oh my gosh, it's 9 minutes again. I'm sorry, guys. I don't usually talk this long. Apparently, I've needed to talk to you guys. So here you go. This is going to be probably tied onto Rock as a response just because I told her to look for it that way. So hope you're all having a good day, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.